This is the Lagos Lagoon, more than 50 kilometers of water cutting right through Africa's biggest city. Over 20 million people call Lagos home, and every day, millions need to cross this water just to live, work, and survive. Now Nigeria is trying something bold, something no African country has ever built before. A road tunnel, nearly 3 kilometers long, buried beneath this lagoon. If it works, it changes everything. But if it fails, the consequences could be catastrophic.
Africa's most populous cities with about 20 million inhabitants, Lagos, Nigeria's economic capital, is projected to become the most populous city in the world by 21,000.
Lagos isn't just crowded, it is bursting with population. Over 20 million people, one of the fastest growing cities in the world. And this blue stretch of water, it cuts the city in half. Victoria Island and Lagos Island are where the jobs and the tech companies are located, while the mainland are where most residents stay. To get to work, millions must cross water daily, but Lagos only relies on 3 bridges. The Kata Bridge, built in 1901, the Echo Bridge, built in 1975, and the 3rd Mainland Bridge, built in 1990. 3 bridges, 22 million people, and Lagos hasn't added a new major crossing in 35 years. The Lagos state government says that the average resident loses 4 to 6 hours every day to traffic. You wake at 4 a.m., 3 hours to get to work, 8 hours walking, 3 hours on the road to get back home. You see your family for 1 hour, sleep, repeat. Lagos doesn't just need more roads. Lagos needs a new way across. For the first time in decades, the government is trying to build one. Not another bridge, but a tunnel. It starts somewhere on Victoria Island, dives beneath the lagoon for nearly 3 kilometers, and comes out somewhere unexpected. Snake Island. A thin stretch of land, about 30,000 residents. And here is the shocking part. There is no road access at all. The only way on or off Snake Island is by boat. So why put Africa's first underwater road tunnel here? Because Snake Island is step 1. From here, the government plans to build a new road connection to Badagry, which then links into a much bigger national highway system, meaning a completely fresh route from Victoria Island to Snake Island, Badagry, and the rest of Nigeria, one that bypasses the old bridges entirely. Now let's talk money. Massive infrastructure like this is expensive, but Lagos isn't paying in cash. They are paying in land.
So we have land at Snake Island, we have land, by the Badagry. So we hope to use this land under PPP to fund the project, under build, operate and transfer.
The Lagos state government says that they will be paying with land in Snake Island and in Badagry. This is a form of PPP, public-private partnership. The company builds the tunnel and roads. In return, they get valuable land. Today, Snake Island is difficult to develop, but once that tunnel connects it to Lagos Island and Badagry, that land becomes prime real estate. The government calls it smart. No debts, no huge loans. The builder takes the risk. If the project succeeds, Lagos gets a world-class infrastructure, but if it fails, taxpayers don't lose cash. Critics argue differently. Should public infrastructure create private fortunes? Who truly benefits, the citizens or the elites? The company reportedly leading this high-tech construction, owned by Gilbert Chagari, a Lebanese-Nigerian billionaire family that has been building in Nigeria since 1971. And their most famous achievement, the Eco-Atlantic City. When the Atlantic Ocean was swallowing up the Lagos shoreline, they built an 8.5-kilometer seawall, pushed back the ocean and reclaimed the land to create an entirely new city. People said that it couldn't be done, but today, Eco-Atlantic stands as proof that large-scale engineering like this can work here. The president has a long history with Shagari, and that brings controversy. The Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, estimated about $12 billion, went to high-tech construction without competitive bidding. No open tender, no chance for other companies to compete. Former leaders called it questionable. Transparency groups demanded answers. Supporters say only high-tech construction had the experience to construct coastlines like this. Critics say even the best company should be chosen transparently. But guess what? Both sides might be right. This project comes with challenges. 1. Timing. Nigeria has a history of mega projects that drag for years. 2. Engineering. This is not a basic tunnel. Issues like soft lagoon flow, high pressure and sediment will persist. 3. Public trust. Homes and businesses may get demolished. Some families feel unfairly treated. Trust can make or break this project. Sections of the coastal highway are already open. International funding has been secured for key sections. Tunnel surveys are already completed and construction could begin soon. Lagos is losing trade to Ghana and Togo. Businesses are closing because moving goods is too slow. If the tunnel works, Lagos becomes more competitive. Trade flows faster. The economy grows. People spend less time in traffic, and that changes lives. 20 million people, 3 bridges, and 1 underwater tunnel that could change everything. If Lagos pulls this off, it proves that Nigeria can deliver world-class infrastructure. But if it fails, it becomes another dream crushed by reality.